What is up, YouTube? So most people don't have a problem with build orders. Most people have a problem controlling their army, what to make, what to do in certain situations. This video is designed to help you with just that. I am Tatars. I took full market. As you can tell by the amount of stone that I have, I was able to buy all of stone, and I put all of my gold into it. Um, What I did is I placed town centers near all of my economy points, so stone and gold, each one got one town center near it, with the exception of my main gold pile right here. I always try to put two on it. And then I place houses in a weird way that not most people do. Most people will put them off to the edge or to the back. I don't recommend that people do what Skylight 84 is doing here, which is putting a wall on the back this close to the trade line. I get why he does it, but sometimes it can have the opposite effect in terms of causing issues with your trade. Also, boxing your own base in like this is not something that I would recommend someone to do. Houses on the back like this are completely fine. But like I said, most people don't have a problem with the build orders. It's just what to do, I guess you can say, mid-game, end-game, or towards the end game. So whenever you do go full-blown market at the beginning, you are able to buy all the stone. You can spam your town centers. Do not place town centers along the wood lines. You're just going to end up deleting them anyways. It's a waste of stone by doing so. What you want to do is place lumberjacks, lumber camps along the wood line, and then once your eco points over here are filled up, you're going to want to select all your town centers and change your gathering points to the front of the wood line. And this is what I do whenever I am Tatars and I take full market. I place castles. I make a castle wall all along there. I feel that is more beneficial versus making walls and gates. So I think I had 16 here. Yeah, I have 16. I think I build one more, so it will be 17 castles. And because I am Tatars, I'm only making flaming camels. That's how strong they are. So instead of me having to wall, I don't have to wall this whole area right here, because guess what? My farms are protected, the trade is protected, and they have to go through these castles. Now, the benefit of being Tatar is whenever you are spamming your flaming camels, what I'm going to end up doing is my gathering point is going to be up here in this region. We're going to take off the fog of war so you can see it. My gathering point for all of these is going to be right here. So if enemy armies are coming in, what I'm doing is I'm selecting my army, changing the attack stance to aggressive, and I am micro-ringing them. I am targeting enemy units, specific enemy units, like hand cannoneers, siege onagers. I'm not patrolling. You can do attack move if you want. I haven't really tried that out that much, but don't do patrol because they will freeze for like half a second or less. We'll say about like 1/4 of a second. They will freeze, and then they will attack their next target. That's not good with flaming camels. You want them to constantly keep moving. If you have to, hold shift, right click on enemy units to chain the attack, so that way they immediately go to those after they're done. What Gray is doing here, he knows that they have the Tatars. He knows more specifically that I am Tatars. And if his judgment is correct in terms of me being in front of him, which I am, the walls are going to help him. But not by much, because he's not walling like how I would wall in this situation, or how someone as experienced as Frost 9 would wall. No, this is not going to sustain him. This is not going to be very defensive for him. So I cut the wood line with my onagers. I had 3 groups. My castles were all grouped to number 1. And what I'm doing is I am just changing the gathering points to walls, double walls, stables, buildings, anything in front of me that is going to cause a distraction for my army, or anything that will stop me from getting to the back of their trade line or their castles. So the hand cannoneers do pose a problem to flaming camels. That is why it is best if you see a group of them, you select flaming camels, the ones that are closest, and you attack them. Try to get them out of your way. If there are no hand cannoneers nearby, they cannot stop you. I believe hand cannoneers are the best defense for flaming camels. Scorpions are good too. Heavy scorpions are good too. Not regular scorpions. Also, you got to think of the cost effectiveness of it. If you have a lot of wood, then it's fine to make a group of heavy scorpions. If you don't have a lot of wood, don't make them, basically. Now this is the start of the game, so I am going to assume that awesome guy has wood, because I did see him making scorpions. He has 109,000 wood. So yeah, what I am doing is I'm just trying to change my economy, because I believe they cost more food than they do gold, and I'm trying to increase my farmers. I don't need the wood, I already have loads of it, but I need more food and more gold. So what I was doing is getting rid of some choppers, increasing my trade carts, moving some wood choppers to farm. So most of this game I was constantly attacking two people, basically, or fighting two people. But thankfully Skylight was able to respond in a timely manner whenever I had asked him to assist me. But whenever you are playing Tatars and you see military buildings like the archery ranges, stables, anything that could prolong your assault, you want to target those. You want to force your opponent to have to constantly rebuild. It takes their mind off of microing, and they have to find villagers to rebuild those buildings. If you see a building on fire, you also want to target them, because that is weak. Trebuchets, they take a few flaming camels to destroy, but getting rid of those should always be a #1 priority, because they could potentially make their way all the way to your castles, which would cause a problem. What else? But yeah, this is basically just how I play Tatars, how a lot of people play Tatars. You're constantly changing the gathering points of your castles to different things, such as walls, gates, buildings, castles, etc., etc. As you are advancing, you do want to wall off certain parts, or what I should have been doing was making archery ranges for hand cannoneers, or stables, forward stables for camels, but I didn't. I was just not taking this game seriously. This game ended up crashing, so I have an idea of who crashed it, but that's beside the point. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you lovely motherfuckers on the next video. Peace.